special person here. I'm Scott Ross. I'm from Pilot Review Show. We are here at Strike Group Las Vegas. We're having a heck of fun here. I mean, this is one of the biggest events for Star Trek that I love coming to each year. This is the 50th myself.
Wow.
So, and this is the only year that we're not here with our own booth. I'm here helping these guys Strike Group Armada out. So obviously I want to give a plug to those guys as well for allowing me to be here. You are?
My name is Spencer Brewer. I'm from StarTrekWines.com. Where the parent company is Wines That Rock.
Now, I've listened to the story
a few thousand times. We're right next door.
Yeah, they're right next door. So I pulled them over because I wanted them to share this because it's very interesting just how you guys came into the spotlight here in the Star Trek world. Because it wasn't by purpose. This was more or less an accident that happened because of the line. Go ahead and tell the story.
We build brands and work with brands across a lot of the entertainment industry, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we got the license to work with Star Trek on their wines. So we were working around the Kardashian Dinar, the recent wine, and some historical wines when they said, why don't you try to go for the holy grail of all wine collections, and that's Chateau Picard. And we didn't know anything about it. And they said, well, we tried for 30 years to be able to get this license, and we can't do it. Maybe you can. So the story is, I'm holding up the bottle when people come and talk to me. This is Chateau Picard. 35 years ago, when they were writing in the storyline of who Jean-Luc Picard was going to be, there was no Google. It wasn't invented yet. So they couldn't do a search to find out there really was a Chateau Picard in Bordeaux, France for 3 generations at that time. CBS tried over the next few decades, various people within CBS, to try to get the license or to work with them to get the wine released. And it wasn't successful for a lot of different reasons. We got involved. We're a wine company that specializes in this type of stuff. And so over a year, we worked with Chateau Picard and CBS and, of course, the legal alcohol licensing agencies to make this happen. This is a true Cru Bordeaux, here's the stamp, from Bordeaux, France, made at Chateau Picard. And then, of course, this is the label from the show. The only difference is the show is a prop and this is the real wine.
Yeah.
That's the elevator speech version of it.
You know, it's very interesting to think that everything that came down to it, when they wanted to make a wine called Chateau Picard, they couldn't because it already existed.
Well, CBS wouldn't actually make a wine. That's not what they do.
Yeah, it's not what they do, but they want to get someone to do it for them, right. And it's hard to do when someone else has already got that name.
Yeah, and they're a very revered Bordeaux house.
Yeah.
And so why do we want to put a starship on the front of our Bordeaux bottle? And when we finally showed them, what the real label was, it had vineyards on the front, and it was actually it's still their logo.
Yeah.
They said, okay, you guys, you're going to honor our brand, and we appreciate that.
And that's really what it is for a lot of companies that already exist. They want to make sure that their name's not getting slaughtered as they allow someone.
That's exactly right. And that's not what we do with all the projects we work with. We run the NPR Wine Club, Turner Classic Movie Wine Club, Virgin Wine Club, wines for Rolling Stones, Grateful Dead, Kiss. We also just released last year Cirque du Soleil. We did Downton Abbey, 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, the list is long.
Yep.
And so what we do is we try to work with the artists, with the people who own the brand, and bring their culture into what the wine is all about. In the perfect world, we actually have the artists themselves come in and help blend the wines.
Yeah.
And that's really a lot of fun because it's really about them.
Yeah.
We're just trying to bring it to life.
And you're just trying to give another set of audience members that can experience the same thing that really when it comes down to.
Exactly.
Now, you've been doing this how long?
I was in the music business for 40 years, and then I've been in the business for about 10.
Okay. Now,
that really ages me, doesn't it?
See, I can say that I've been in IT for 13 years myself, but I don't have the gray hairs.
You don't want them either.
No, not yet.
I used to have a big head of hair. It was all dark, but it changes.
Now you have another bottle here.
Yes, what we did was we wanted to come out with 2 in the first release, and so we wanted to do the Kardashian Canard. That was the thing we really wanted.
Yeah.
And after all the research that we've done, the last bottle ever made was on a line in Spain in the early 70s. And we found a company in Spain and Italy and Poland who were really willing to make it again, but they wanted 20,000 bottle minimum. Well, that's a high bar until we know that this is a thing.
Yeah.
So we decided to create the quintessential United Federation of Plants Special Reserve Old Vine Zinfandel. We looked at 1,000 bottles over 6 countries to find something that looked futuristic, that looked like it really would be served at Federation banquets across the galaxy 200 years in the future. What's hard to see is that this bottle is a lot larger than a real wine bottle. It's twice as heavy.
Yeah.
And
you can see the thicker glass here.
the type of glass is thick, and no bottling line will take this. So these are hand-filled, hand-corked, hand-labeled, hand-boiled, one at a time.
So it really slows down production.
Oh, and it's also very expensive.
Yeah.
We gave 3 bottles to John Van Sitters, who gave it to the prop master who's doing the Picard series, and he said we're placing them in various scenes throughout the shots. You never know if you're going to hit the cutting room floor, but this is being shot in various scenes in the series now.
That's pretty awesome, you know, just to hear some of these different things, because everyone has a story about some of the stuff that goes on.
Now, of course, because the bottle looks so nice and elegant and it really has some heft to it, the wine has got to really show up, because if we're going to make something that is possibly real, that can be used in the future, then we did blind tastings of over 80 different Zinfandels across 8 to 10 different AVAs, which are basically where the grapes are grown.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again, this particular one kept coming up. This is from 3 different vineyards in the Russian River and Dry Creek Valleys in Sonoma County, right outside of Healdsburg, which is known world over for their old vine zins. This is an extraordinary wine inside this bottle.
That's awesome. You know, that's really just amazing to listen to the different things of what you've gone through to make something happen, and to make it not just be, well, it's an okay wine. You're trying to make something that is phenomenal, that would definitely meet up to the class of seeing everywhere.
Well, if a fan is going to go, and people who love Star Trek, and I grew up watching it, I love Star Trek.
Yep.
If a fan is going to go to the effort of having these in their collection, and then all of a sudden one day they want to watch the show and open the wine, and they go, oh, what is this? That doesn't go good for anybody. Us, for the brand CBS, and nobody wins. So we wanted it to really we want it to be legitimate, authentic, and have what we call legs.
Yeah. I totally understand it. So, StarTrekWines.com.
You can go to StarTrekWines.com to order the wines. We tell everybody here at the booth to order now. Your credit card is not charged till the wine is shipped, because there's been such a very good response to this that we're having subsequent bottlings, so that hopefully people can get it before the holidays and before the first show of Picard starts. Because the cool thing is, how much fun would it be to have this bottle, open it while you're watching Jean-Luc Picard in his vineyard in France? That's kind of fun.
Yes. Now this one is 55?
This is 60. The Picard is 60, and this is 50. So the combined package is 110.
There you go. So for anyone that's want to know the price, that's it.
That's it.
You have a Twitter?
Yeah, everything is Star Trek Wines.
Star Trek Wines.
Facebook, you got Twitter, Instagram, Star Trek Wines.
So, okay, so they can find you on all the social medias out there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Good luck what you're doing here.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I have fun, and we get a lot of people, a lot of good responses from this. So.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Is that it?
Yep.